These are the funniest moments in racing history.
Une voiture!
Buckle up and let's get right into it. This driver also deserves a championship, because when the car came in for a pit stop, for some reason its door couldn't close. So that driver took the matter in his own hands. And so, he really closed it. Closed it good. Legend says that door is still closed to this day. Later, we'll show you what this driver did to his team, which created the funniest racing moment ever. But first, you gotta see the stupid move this driver made. When Romain Grosjean was racing in his Haas, everything was going well. He was running P6, which by the way was an awesome position for Haas. Only a few laps were left, and even a safety car was deployed. So all Grosjean needed to do now is maintain position and bring the car home. Yeah, I don't know what to say either. But these drivers couldn't say anything as well, because when a press conference was going on, one reporter asked let's just say, a very interesting question.
Man said, I'm not able to grow.
He's crying! Don't worry, it's nothing to do with your question.
Man, I'm just glad I didn't have to answer it. But this guy made sure his questions were answered, because when these two collided, both of them were forced to retire from the race. But it looks like this driver wasn't too happy with this.
Lass diese aussteigen.
Why are you running?
Man, they're both running for their lives, but for totally different reasons. But it was even crazier here. During another interview, when it finally got over, I guess Ricciardo wanted to end it on a high. And I know. Man, he ended it with a bang, literally.
Come on. That's for last year. Get out of my face.
But you know what's even funnier? When a race car came into the pits for the driver change, the pit crew took their job way too seriously.
As far as FNS come in, Steve Walton is dragged out of the car, sent to his knees.
Now that's some next level fall. I just hope they won that race. But this fall was even better, because when there was debris on the track, a few marshals decided to pick it up ASAP.
Weber third, Button fourth, Kobayashi fifth, Petrov sixth, Barrichello now seventh. We've got a marshal.
But I guess one of them had his own plans. What on earth is going on is correct. Now, even though they're professionals, in all fairness, that job is pretty risky. I know, full respect to the marshals, but this driver gets no excuse for his crazy actions. It happened in Germany, Hockenheim. Nelson Piquet was racing well and leading the pack. He even got so far ahead and he started lapping other drivers too. So clearly everything was going well for him. But not so fast, said Eliseo Salazar. Because when Piquet was about to lap Salazar, an unbelievable thing happened. They collided with each other, thus taking the leader Piquet out of the race. Now sure, this was a serious moment, but not for long, because the way Piquet showed his anger was pure comedy.
Help it, and take that! Oh my goodness! Well, Nelson Piquet understandably livid with rage.
Now, even though nobody got hurt, that's serious kung fu stuff right there. What do you think of Piquet's reaction? Would have reacted the same way? Anywho, this basketball player did react in the best way possible, because when the McLaren driver Lando Norris took Jimmy Butler for a ride along, all of his emotions got lit up.
You're too fast! Oh! No. Oh, you drive.
Man, I bet I'll remember that Montreal trip forever. But so will this guy. As this driver went through the roller coaster of emotions, Cletus McFarland is a car enthusiast, an airplane pilot, and even a successful content creator. Clearly, he's very talented. But then, he one-upped himself when he decided to become a race car driver as well. So, in 2022, he made his debut at the Stadium Super Trucks Racing in California. It was his first race, so obviously nothing major was expected from him. But like I said earlier, the guy's talented. So when he was already starting from P3, we knew the race was going to be interesting. He started strong, maintained position, and went through all the turns correctly. Now, in your debut, finishing P3 is already pretty good. But turns out he went even further because he overtook for P2. And then when a small gap appeared, he took that too, thus now running P1. So in his debut weekend, he managed to lead the race. But it wasn't for long, because his opponents overtook him, thus dropping him down to P3 again. But he still didn't stop. He overtook them once again for the lead, and this time he even managed to create some gap from them. And now it was the final stretch, so much so that he could even see the finish line. So things started to go his way. Cletus McFarlane was about to win his debut race, until look how close that finish line was.
Down the front straightaway. Here comes Cletus McFarlane looking for his first. Oh, he loses it. He loses it just before the finish line.
That gotta hurt. But turns out, not Cletus, because what he did next was simply beautiful.
It's Gordon, Brabham, and Max Gordon. And Cletus falls down on the finish line. He finally got there. Way to go.
But now that we've reached the top 3 funniest moments, things are going to get to a whole new level. Like the time when one driver made a fool out of his whole team. It was a close race in Monaco. Bjorn Werdheim was leading that F3000 race. He had gotten a clean start, made a good lead, and even stayed out of all the troubling moments as well. So everything was going great. He did everything correctly. And all that was left was to take the win and bring the car home.
Waiting for him as Bjorn Werdheim comes down towards the checkered flag. In fact, slows by his pit. He slowed too early. There's the checkered flag. I can't believe that.
I've never seen anyone screw up this badly in a race. Amazing. But not as amazing as this moment. Because when the Porsche Carrera Cup was going on, nobody expected this to happen.
Et ça se touche et l'accrochage. Et une voiture. Incroyable image de Jules Gounon.
Yeah, that actually occurred. And that too was on the first lap. Who said miracles don't happen? But now, out of all the moments shown earlier, here's the funniest thing that happened in racing. It was the Monaco Grand Prix, so naturally everybody was hoping for a great race, especially from Räikkönen, as he was fighting for the win. Kimi Räikkönen started from P3. He got a clean start and even made sure to stay away from any collisions. This helped him to comfortably stay at P3 until lap 30. And at the same time, he was running close enough with the front runners as well, so much so that now he even became one of the favorites to win the race. So clearly things were working for him. Until it didn't.
Parte de atrás del coche. Están diciendo que se lo apaguen, sí. Bueno, pero con el piloto dentro, qué barbaridad. Claro, es que no ha salido. Qué barbaridad, qué barbaridad. De momento lo que quiere es que le apaguen las llamas y va a tratar de quitarse de en medio.
Now, when a driver gets forced to retire from the race, he or she usually goes back to the paddock, thinks about their race, and maybe even thinks about where they could have improved on the track. But like I said, that's usually. In this case, what Räikkönen do after retiring?
Through the tunnel. He's walking slowly. He's not in any great hurry.
He's got a lot of time to find, but he's got a big gap in front of him.
Gone back to the paddock. He's got his shirt off. He's on his boat, which has a splendid name, One More Toy. He's with some of his best mates from Finland who've consumed their own weight in champagne and beer.
Yep, that's Kimi Räikkönen for you, everybody. And in case you still need another reason why he's a legend, Räikkönen named his boat One More Toy. If that's not legendary, I don't know what is. But you know what's even more legendary? You hitting that subscribe button and liking the video. It really means a lot to us, and let me know which moment was the funniest today. Until the next Motorsports video, farewell.